skip parts of the game anymore by doing it, but you can get access to stuff. So it's kind of nice. Now previously you could do Chocobo Hot and Cold and just completely destroy the game, because you could get a Chocobo that would allow you to get to places that you would otherwise not supposed to be at that point in the game. It of course screwed you over because, I think I mentioned this before, it screwed you over because of how the story sequences worked at that point in the game, but you could skip an entire disc of content and go straight to endgame. It's very interesting. You can't do that anymore. Some of the later Chocobo Hot and Cold Choco Slab thingies, whatever they are actually locked behind the story content now, so. Sound interesting. I help you. I eat more frogs. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. Now, I thought we'd already eaten all the frogs in this place, but there appear to still be frogs here, so we're gonna quickly leave and then go back in and see if he wants to eat the frogs. Yes, he does, because the music's playing. Can I catch frogs? Sure. There's also some tadpoles in this water. Maybe the frogs respawn? I find that strange, to say the least. There we go. We're gonna, hello, do the traditional thing of just mashing the button. You come far. We get a silk robe. I train more, indeed. Hello. That one was easy. Keep it. Immediately grab that one. We'll keep that one too. We got 11 frogs. There's one more we can catch right there. If he would be so kind as to allow me to catch him. Hello, frog. I see you. No, you're over here now. Nope, now he's over here. Frog. Frog. I will murder your family, frog. No, you don't understand. Hey, I got him. Still some tadpoles here, so apparently there's gonna be more frogs, but we're done here. Had enough, Kina? I done catching. Indeed. So I have to come back later for those, and we may as well check out Kina's equipment here. His fork doesn't change. May as well not change the mage's hat. What about that? Nope. And jelly. What about anything down here at all? Like level up. There we go. Alright. Level up takes a ton of points, unfortunately. High Tide is great, but I think I'd rather have level up right now. High Tide does faster chances. And I think he's the only character that gets it for a really, really long time. So that's the thing. I think we have to come up here before we can actually progress. I don't think we can just wander off. Maybe we can, I don't know. Maybe I hear about it. Maybe not. Maybe. What do you mean, maybe? I've lost my mind. Have you noticed? You probably have. You'll get used to it, probably. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe the road to excavation site hidden somewhere. Kina might know. Now I know where it is, and in fact I've already pointed it out to you guys in an earlier video. It is over here. Now you'll notice, as I mentioned previously, there's a pathway in the grass that's quite clearly visible that you can't walk through until this particular scene. Of course, Kina smells frogs, so Kina chases smell of frogs. There are frogs. Unfortunately for Kina, he's very bad. He, she, it is very bad at catching frogs. Hello. They run away. I know. You're very bad at this. This must be the entrance to the excavation site. My head is very itchy right now. For some reason, it just started itching a lot. Are we going inside? Of course. Might lead to the outer continent. Oh, that was entirely the wrong direction to run. I don't think there's anything to investigate or pick up or anything here, we just run straight down. Enjoy the lovely music that is Fossil Rue. Is there something inside? It's too dark to see. The answer is yes, if you're curious. What the? Now we immediately get attacked by this abomination. And it's a strange thing, because we have to actually physically run away from it, which I'm not very good at, as you'll probably see here soon. I mostly just hold a direction and roll with it. I try to stay on the edges. It seems to be working out alright so far, to say the least. Well, that was easy. I think you may actually be able to steal something useful from that guy, but frankly, I would recommend not getting in any encounters at all with that thing if you can possibly help it, because of a reason that should become apparent fairly soon. There's your reason that is now apparent. Hello. I've been looking for you. I've come to murder you. My mother? She wants to kidnap you again. Clearly, this is a recurring pattern. It's the stone. It means she's going to kill the princess, you idiot. She literally kidnapped you earlier. I don't know what you're on about. Stubborn fools. And now we must fight her. As is tradition, we must fight everyone we see. There's my new weapon. It's very fancy. It's also crazy powerful compared to everybody else. I want to slow you. And I want to steal from you. The rest of you may as well not even exist. We can't summon because I didn't give her the item we missed, so she's probably immune to it. May as well scan her. What else are we gonna do? May as well cast Mighty Guard. What else are they gonna do? Nice miss. I swear I have the mod for faster battles. Maybe it was patched, because this seems a lot slower than it. Yeah, I think it was patched out or something. Blizzara. You might notice she attacks the princess a lot. Have I stolen it? Hey, we actually hit her. Have I stolen anything from her yet? I don't think poison works on her. Era, I forgot you had that. I think Era's AoE? No, it's not. It makes a very strange sound, I can tell you that much. Oh, she tranced. Well, her trance does nothing because her trance is summons. What do you think you're doing? Oh, man, I wish Quina wasn't so squishy. Quina, whatever. When you summon an Eidolon while tranced as a dagger, it means the Eidolon will effectively be summoned every turn until her trance runs out. It's very, very powerful. So you notice it changes from summon to Eidolon. That's her trance. She can't do anything, obviously. because she has no eidolons, but you know, we'll see that later. I still haven't been paying attention to steals at all, so I don't know if we've been stealing anything. Oh, there's the AoE. I forgot you had auto potion. I should take that off of you because it's wasting potion. Couldn't steal anything. Is this the end of the fight? Apparently not. I like that hip sway she's got going there. Just thought I'd point that out. It's a lovely hip sway. May as well keep you topped up because I don't want you dying. Still couldn't steal anything. He has Bandit on, which doubles the chance of stealing, I think, is just what that does. And it's still like a... The rare steals are like a 10% chance with Bandit up. It's really annoying. This fight should be almost over. It would be over if I wasn't trying to steal. If you're not trying to steal items, these boss fights are generally relatively quick. And someone in the comments did mention that you can heal the enemy if you really want the item that they have. Nothing, as far as I'm aware, drops or has a steal item that's that valuable. It's nice to have them, sure, because it gives you equipment well before you would otherwise be able to purchase it, but it's usually not too much of an issue because more often than not, your equipment that you currently have will have abilities on it that you're trying to learn anyway, so it's mostly irrelevant. It's nice to have stuff though, especially the steals in the early game are really important. Having that Mage Masher right at the start of the game is very useful. Also, welcome to this place. It's terrible. I hate it. We traverse the area via these flowers. Gargants, being Gargants, only go in 2 directions via this pathway that they're on. How he holds on to it like that, I'm not entirely sure, but whatever. And here we are. Now that's the way to go back. Pick this flower, go stand over there. This is the way forward, though. There's a mining thing you can do here. Are you here for the treasure? Maybe. I don't even know how far it travels. You'll need to go that way, but it's quite a trip. Indeed. This place is a giant freaking puzzle, and I hate everything about it. No, in fact, I'd prefer you didn't tell me everything. So in order to get to the number 2 switch, we need to trigger the number 1 switch. However, before we do that, there are Moogles here. Ready to buy this? Yes, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And he can now continue his journey. I'd like to talk to you, though. Mognet. I have no mail. You got a letter from Kupo. I don't even know who Kupo is, Kupo. It's a valid confusion. I'm bored. Try finding me inside this cavern. Hint, I'm behind a wall. Got any mail to deliver? Nope. Need to have a Mog shop, though, if the player desires some basic items, as well as a tent and a save. We should save, it has been a while. Not quite done recording. It has been a long time since I recorded, so I should probably, like, record a reasonable amount of stuff. No, I don't want to overwrite. God dang it. I want to periodically split the file though. So we can't, well actually, I forgot, does this take us anywhere before we flip that switch? I don't remember. There's a lot of backtracking you can do here, I think. So in order to leave, we have to flip the number 2 switch. But if we don't, it takes us this way, which does something, somewhere, somehow. I don't have the faintest idea where we're going. Someone out there's probably got a detailed map for this, but apparently there's treasure here. Fairy earrings, which I think is something I literally just made, isn't it? Yes. Maybe I had them before, I don't know, but having another pair is not bad. There's nothing wrong with having extra stuff. When we're done with this equipment and there's no reason to keep it, like we can't, there we go. Like we can't use it to craft any more material or any more equipment or anything like that, we could just go ahead and sell it, so. Picking up extras out in the field is hardly a problem. So back here we are, can't go anywhere else, so other pathway we go. I swear there's somewhere down here you can like, oh that's what it is, that's what I'm remembering. The Moogle behind a wall is where you have to dig the wall. I recall now, I'm pretty sure that's down here. I mean they sent a letter down here to... So there's our flower down there. Here's switch 1. We will flip it because there's no other reason to be here. The entire purpose of this terrible area is for us to flip a switch that literally really could have just been skipped, but whatever. So we flip the switch, head back the direction we came from. Well, mostly the direction we came from. There are multiple paths here. That one goes to treasure, so we're going back that way to treasure. We're in ether. Hey, ethers, ethers. I'm pretty sure there's random encounters down here, unless I'm mistaken. We'll now flip switch number 2. You'll notice there's a switch up there as well. This is a large area. Somewhat unfortunately. Oops, oops, excuse me, there we go. Try to speed this up by using the fast forward feature. We have to flip that one again in order to get back to the other path, so. Ride it back down this way, dumps us off here, then we run around over here. We're gonna pick up this and go to the other pathway, which is now new, so I'll stop fast forwarding when it finishes this walk. There we go. Hello. You wanna buy something? Anything here I don't have? I don't have any potions. That's a thing I should remedy by just buying a bunch of potions. There we go. I have all the equipment, so whatever. Oh yeah, I need to take auto potion off of Vivi, because that's not doing us any good. Apparently you have ability up. Should have had that. Alright, so we can go back this way for the flower, go up this way for progress. There's a switch up here, which I'm not going to push. Because we need to... if I recall correctly, in order to get to where you need to go, you just need to push all of the switches. I think. So, we're going to ignore that one and go over here, and I'm going to assume this is the direction that I don't need to go. If I can figure out where in the heck I'm going. Oh, right. I forgot about this area, and there's a path over here that goes somewhere. I don't have any idea where this goes. So I don't think we can actually... Oh no, we can get over here. Warning, you'll be shut out once you flip the switch and go outside. Treasure hunters don't do anything. So that's actually the way forward. We have to do that. Here's the mining area, excuse me. Go dig somewhere else. I'll let you excavate here in exchange for a potion? Sure. Thanks, buddy. I think he's down here somewhere. I think. Maybe not. It was behind that wall, right, yes, of course. The very obvious rock wall over here. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Cool. Koopa. Hello. How are you? I have a favor to ask. I want you to deliver a letter to Koopa. So Koopa wants to deliver a letter to Koopa. This is just all sorts of confusing. I want mail. And they have a mog shop. It's just the standard mog shop. Every Moogle has the same shop until later, I believe. I think you can mine something out of this. I thought you could. Am I quitting already? No, I'll dig a little more. Maybe it is just the Moogle. I thought you could dig something out. I've had enough.